What's going on YouTube? Juan from Broken Shell back with another video. Today we're talking about the Google Calendar and what are some of the new features that come with this update. I just got the update. I updated the calendar and I noticed that there's a ton of new things, and I kind of want to go over some of those features to show you how to navigate through the new calendar. So let's get started. So the first thing you'll notice when you first open up the Google Calendar is that there's a new look. Now this new look includes brighter colors. It has larger fonts. I think it's just an overall more modern look, and it kind of goes with the mobile platform. So it is a new look, but it's not so new that you don't recognize the Google Calendar. You still understand that this is a Google Calendar. It's easy to recognize. Not so much different to where it's complicated and hard to use, but I do personally like the new look. I like that it has flatter colors. I like that it has a new just visual aesthetics, and I just think it's an overall better looking Google Calendar. Now if you want to get the new Google Calendar, all you have to do is go into the Google Calendar app and then go to the top right corner. There should be a blue button that says update to the Google Calendar. Just click on that and it should automatically update. If you don't see that blue button, just go to the settings and there should be an update section where you can update to the new Google Calendar. Now if you don't want to update to the new Google Calendar, you do need to understand is that Google has stated that by the end of February this will be the default version of the Google Calendar, so it's going to come eventually. Whether you want to switch or not, it's coming in late February, so that's something to definitely take note of. But I think once you get accustomed to this new version, you'll find that there's a lot of features that are really beneficial. A lot of features that just make planning things out a little bit easier, a little bit funner. So let's get into some of those features. So one thing that I absolutely love about the new update is that now when you're planning out an event, let's say you click on, you're trying to create a new event, you type in the title. Now before, when you were creating an event, you would just type in the title of your event, the time, place. That was fine. That works for most people. But sometimes when you wanted to create an event and you were either sharing this with other people, or you had a specific document that you needed to bring to that event, or some kind of file related to that event, there was no way to attach a file to the event that you were creating. Now Google has an attached file feature, which actually, right where you're writing your details, you can attach a file. It can either be an Excel, spreadsheet, PowerPoint, image, Word doc, whatever it is. But now you can attach a specific file to that date or to that event. And what's great about that is that now you don't have to go to a Google Drive. You don't have to go to your own personal drive. When that reminder for the event pops up, you'll see that there's a file attached to that, so it makes it a lot easier just to keep everything in one place. Now if you're sharing this event and you attach a file, they also have, whoever you share this file with now has access to this file. So what's great about that is they don't have to go to different places. They don't have to, ask for your email or whatever. They don't have to go to a different drive. They don't have to download a file. The file is already there and they have access to it. So everything, once again, is just in one place, and it just makes everything a lot more organized. Now, another new feature that Google Calendar added with the update is the inclusion of the year view. To be honest, they should have had this way before. I don't know why an online calendar doesn't have a year view, but I'm glad that they finally decided to include it. To access this, there should be a tab where you have, you can click on the tab. It should go down to month view, day view, but now you'll also notice that there is a year view, which is super helpful, just to get an overview of everything that's going on. And you'll also notice that when you are in year view, that you can actually kind of go over a date, and it'll show you all the events for that date, or at least the most recent ones. And so that just kind of gives you an overview. Now, in the year view, there are no colors. It's just the dates and the year. so you can't really see what events are on a specific date. But if you know that there's events on a specific date, you can just click on that date and you should get a list of the events that you have. So that's definitely useful. Now, a shortcut to access the year view is you can just simply press Y. So pretty simple. Now, one thing to note is that this Google update or this calendar update is for desktop use only. This isn't a mobile update. So if you're going to look at your calendar on your mobile phone, you won't see an update. However, if you constantly use your Google Calendar on your desktop, this is a very useful update. So please take note that this update is for desktop use only. It is not a mobile update. So that's definitely something that's important to take note of. So with this update comes an improved search bar. Now before, when you were searching, you could obviously search by date, by person, but now with the inclusion of the documents that you can attach to a specific date, now you can search by documents, and overall it's just a more refined search bar. So it's a lot easier to search by email, by person, event, or even file type. So it's just an overall better search bar. And if you have tons of dates, you have tons of events in your calendar, it's just a really helpful feature to have. I don't make too much use of it, but I know that there's tons of people that have really busy schedules, that have a lot of events planned out. So having that search bar right there, super helpful. So I think most people are going to adapt pretty easily to this new Google Calendar. I think they're going to find that the new look is very pleasing. Well, at least to me it is, but I think most people are going to find this visually pleasing. And like I said, it's important to note that this change is going to come by the end of February, so it's going to be the new default by the end of February 2018. The new update comes with tons of features that are definitely going to help you out just to make your work life or personal life more organized, more well balanced. So Google definitely took in consideration feedback from the community, and I'm really glad that they incorporated these features. So I definitely encourage you to start looking at the new Google Calendar, start exploring the new features. There's a lot to this new Google Calendar that I haven't talked about, and that's mainly because there's a lot with the Google Calendar that is exclusive to the G Suite or Google Suite, which is once again the business service for businesses, and that's not included in the regular Google Calendar. However, like I said, I do encourage you to explore these new features. They should make organizing things a lot easier, a lot simpler, and overall it should improve the Google Calendar experience. So I know I covered a lot with the Google Calendar today, but I definitely encourage you to look at the new Google Calendar and explore its features, just to kind of see how those new features can help improve your organization, your productivity. And leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the new Google Calendar. Do you like the new Google Calendar? Do you wish it stays like the current version? Let me know what you think in the comment below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more content in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one.